Hi there, it's PJ here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your cheerleader of everything marital bliss. It's hot and spicy in here because we talk about the struggles, but of course the victories of our everyday marriage. So, welcome on board. All right. With me today in the studio again is Dr. J. She's my namesake. That's why we are champions, like, man.
You should better name your daughter J.
I mean, bring it on. Okay, so welcome back to
Thank you so
the
much,
studio today.
Thank
All
you
right, if you haven't seen our last video, oh my God, where Dr. Jane talked about her story of resilience, please click the link up and go watch it. Right, because this is sequel to what we talked about. It's a build-up, yeah. That's what we talked about. So today we just want to help you with very practical tips, and one of which is want to help students, Christian students all over the world doing well or desiring to do well. Want to talk about ABC of academic success. How do you read? How do you study? Practical ways to study to do well. I'm just a new student in school and I don't know what to do, and I have a vision to come out with a first class, a distinction. How do I study practically? That would help me, please.
Okay, thank you so much, Pastor Jenny. One of my visions is not just to be excellent, but to produce people that will also be able to do what I do.
Wow.
So that's why when I left school, I wrote my first book, Academic Clinic.
Wow.
So please, if you've not read that book, you need to
wow,
get that
we
book.
have to. How are we going to get that book? Maybe we'll put a contact,
yes,
or
we'll put a contact.
do you want to give it to us for free? Maybe we could just send it. Do you have an e-copy?
Yes,
we could send
we have
it.
e-copies.
So yeah, we'll send it to you. It's going to be in the description, but link to it,
Yeah.
and then you have Academic Clinic by Dr. Jane Dire.
Because now I'm going to share some of the things, practical things that helped me when I was in med school. The first thing for academic success, I mentioned it in our last video, is vision. You must first determine and say, this is what I want to get.
Wow.
If it's that you want to get an A, you say, I want to get an A.
As simple
as
that.
I want to get 8 A's. I want to get 7 A's.
Wow. And you have to write it down.
Yes, success means different things to different persons.
Absolutely.
For you, success might be a B, but for me, and success
is an A.
So you must say, this is what I want.
Absolutely.
If the vision is not clear, you will not be able to achieve it, or there will be a time that you'll be distracted.
Yes.
So the vision must be clear. What do you want to get? This vision is not gotten during exam time. This vision is gotten immediately
from day one in
you
school.
enter this.
Yes.
Or you enter into that semester, that session. This is what I want to get.
Yes.
In getting visions, what I'll tell you is you must be ready to delete the tales that people tell you that will not help your success story.
Absolutely.
Because there are so many persons that will tell you, this lecturer is bad.
Wow.
This one you cannot get.
Yes.
So many persons will give you so many discouraging stories. So
this particular course is very difficult. Yes.
So you must be ready to remove those things.
Okay,
and
so
say,
there's
this
vision.
is what I want.
Yeah.
So once you create the vision and you've gotten the vision, the next thing I will say is you must begin early.
Early, wow.
Begin early.
When you say begin, what do you mean?
Start the process early. Because someone can say, I will get this, and you hang the vision somewhere until 2 weeks to exam.
Okay, so begin now means
begin
study.
now. This process is I'm going to list.
Yes, okay.
So now the first process there is what and what do I require? Make a list of resources required.
Wow.
Books required.
Absolutely.
Human beings required.
Absolutely. Like senior colleagues.
Senior colleagues or someone in your class that is way better than you.
Absolutely.
Or lecturers you need to meet. What and what do I require? Or it might also be practical sections that you need to make a list of, oh, I need a laptop, oh, I need this, oh, I need this. Make a list of what is required and start going for it.
Yes.
For me, it is absurd for you to go for holidays without getting the books for the next semester.
Wow.
What will you be doing
during holidays? Just Facebooking. Wow, absolutely.
Because having those books there will always make you to, okay, there's something to study.
Wow. So how did you get them? You went to your senior colleagues?
Go to senior colleagues and collect. Most of them are not using it for anything.
Wow.
They pass through that course. They don't want to use it. They'll give it to you free of charge.
Wow.
Like some of us that didn't have so much cash. That's one of the ways too we were getting.
Yeah, some of us that were poor, you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. Continue. Okay, sorry. Okay, so, yeah.
get those materials. After making the list, get the materials. If it's the places you need to meet some persons and say, please, I would like you to help me with physics. I don't know physics. I don't know mathematics. I don't know chemistry. I would like to do this.
Absolutely.
The person will help you.
Wow.
If it's place you need to say, oh, I need to go for extra lessons. I need to study some YouTube videos. I need to. You must make a list. When you don't make that list, you might actually, you notice there are some students that just recognize that they are doing a course 2 weeks students.
Wow.
So we didn't know
that's
we
when you realized it. Yeah.
This man just introduced it. But if you had made a list, you have known that, oh, these are all the courses. This is the credit load. And this is what I need to get.
Absolutely.
So after you've made that list, now you'll now start studying. Like someone like me, I don't study in a hurry. Like if you tell me to start 2 weeks to exam, definitely I'm not going to do well.
Wow.
Because what it does is if you begin that early, whatever you are studying, because you're not studying under pressure. Whatever you are studying, you're studying to your long term. You're studying for fun. So it's being recorded in your long-term memory. You hear so many people say, I got blank in the exam. Why you got blank is because it's in short-term memory.
What did you call it? Say in the last video, you said la cram la
po. Just cram and po.
Yeah.
It's because it's in the short-term memory, and when something is in your short-term memory, anything can make you forget.
Yeah.
Small pressure before you enter exam hall, you've forgotten everything.
Wow.
You get so, but if it's in your long-term memory, you can easily recollect. So many persons say, I wrote from residual knowledge. Residual is things in the long-term memory.
Wow.
So when you start early, you already have a build-up in your long-term memory. So whatever you are calling residual is high residual.
Wow. High five. This is so good. Wow.
So you now start studying. During the holidays, you've already gathered your material, start studying. Then you now go back to that my ST squared.
Wow.
Now you study.
ST squared.
Because while you also get those materials, you can also get your past questions.
Wow.
So you are studying, you teach someone. My med school journey was so funny that there are times I taught people that are not in medicine.
Wow.
I remember one day I read something, I told the person, just pretend to be understanding.
Wow.
Just be nodding. So I was trying to explain. And the person said, wow, I really even understood what you were trying to say.
Wow.
So study, teach. So at home you can use anybody, teach your mother, teach someone.
Wow.
So teach, then test, because you have past questions. The truth is that in Nigeria, most times they don't go past the past questions.
Wow.
So if you have a build-up of past questions, whatever thing that will come out will just...
And honestly, sometimes it's really difficult to set new questions.
Because
so they may just change variables.
Are busy.
Yes, they may change variables, but the questions, the patterns are same. Yeah.
And so it's not something new. You have gone through this before. You've done. And one thing is that when you do that testing, you will now notice that those things that you will forget in the main exam, you will forget it then. And it will now make you know that you really don't know this thing.
Absolutely.
Because at times people study and they think they understood.
But when you test yourself,
you will now see that you didn't really enter, even though you thought it entered very well.
Wow.
So that will now make you go back, you check again.
Do you study within a time limit?
Yes.
Maybe if your time for exam is 3 hours, you can give yourself...
You can give yourself 1 hour. Give yourself 2 hours. Give yourself... Depending, because most times to give yourself 3 hours without having an exam, because the discipline may not be there. So you may not take everything. You may just give yourself 1 hour and check this and see how well you will write. And another thing is, you must also know how the exams are written. Like in med school, there are some... Medicine is not like philosophy. You're not telling stories. If they ask this, you must know how to write. Wow. There is a how to write.
Wow.
So many persons collect extra paper, but they don't do well.
Oh my God.
And, no, it's true now. There's a how to write. If you are there and you're just telling story and you're going, that is not what the lecturer wants to say. Some are so busy, some are even old. Some their side is already having problem that they are finding it difficult to understand and to read what you. So, but once you put a small subheading to your answer, small, so the person knows, okay, this is even what you're talking about. So the person just giving you all the marks and you're going on. So when you do that ST squared, now there's also the prayer part which we must put. So that ABCD also, have you studied it? Have you taught somebody? Then have you tested yourself?
When you go to our last video, you're going to see how she explained the ST squared, clearly, and it's so powerful.
I've already said, do not allow, so many of us you say, oh, I don't need mentors, I don't need seniors. for me, one of the best things that helped me in med school was having mentors, having people I could look up to. The person that practically helped me all through med school didn't get a distinction.
Wow.
But he raised somebody that got distinctions.
Wow.
But the guy is very
How
good.
would you shout out to him?
Shout out to Dr. Mba.
Wow. Thank you, Dr.
Yes.
Mba. This is amazing.
He didn't get, but he was able to put me through because he had passed through that learning. He said, okay, I had this one, you don't do this one. All the past questions, definitely. So somebody, you definitely need somebody to help you.
Wow.
That senior colleague that is good. That person, go to that person, the person will help you. Because all they want to see is they want to see determination, hard work, resilience. The person gives you assignment, you don't do it. Then the person says this one is not serious. So that is also very important.
Wow. Thank you so much. This is concise, very, handy, and it can change your life. I pray you use it as a student, and even if you're just not a student, we can still use it to navigate, your life. I like the ST squared. I think I'm going to make it a mantra in my life. Study, teach,
test.
And then test. Study, teach,
whatever
test.
it is, study, teach, test.
And test.
Practically.
Yeah. Yes, even as a preacher.
A skill. In whatever it is.
Even as a
once
preacher.
you know it, teach somebody.
As a skill, yes, teach someone.
Test yourself.
Test yourself, yeah. You can teach somebody, Wow. Wow, so good. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, share. Let's have your thoughts. And how has it helped you? Or what have you practiced that could help somebody else?
Yes.
We're longing to hear from you. It's your girl, EJ here. All right, see you same time, same place. Bye.